What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, I'm going to be building and showing off my French League first owner squad. It's not bad, it's not great, and then we're going to get into a live game and just take a couple of the comments from the last video in said game. So of course, to complete the objective first and foremost, for the weekly objective, I have already done it 3 times. You have to win 14 games using 11 French League players, and you can't use players from England, Spain, Italy, Germany, or the Icon League, which obviously for me means that most of my squad is rendered useless. However, I enjoy this aspect of the game. Now, the squad builder is not going to be something too elaborate. We're not going to spend too much time on it. As you can see here, we want to go for gold at the very least. I have a choice of goalkeepers. Lecomte, not really interested in. Lopez and Ruffier, both make a case for being the choice. Subasic, not really interested in. And Areola as well, not really interested in. So I've been playing with Ruffier just because he's a bit taller. 6'2" for him, 6 foot for Lopez. And we're throwing him in. In at right back, we're actually going to be using Tete. And in at left back, we're going to be using Lala. So I already have a chem style on Lala. Of course, he's been somebody that I've used throughout the course of the year. We actually only have 30 games on this Lala because we've gone back to using Juanfran. And Tete, one of our red player picks. Not the most amazing player in the world, but he's all we have. So that's that. In at centre-back, I've got some options here. We've got De Silva. I did use him for a few of the games, but he's not very good at all. In fact, I quite didn't enjoy him in any way, shape or form. We have a lot of other choices here. Denier I can't use because he's not first owner, so I can't use him. Glick I'm not going to use. Kimpembe obviously is a bit of a beast, and then also Marquinhos is a bit of a beast. So that kind of like levels up our back line. So Kimpembe and Marquinhos in there. In at the right midfield spot, I had a few options. Obviously, Mbappe is one of those options. I've been playing Mbappe on the left-hand side because I have been playing Saint Maximin on the right-hand side so that I didn't have to convert him. So for today's video as well, we're going to use him in this final game. Pretty cool player, but as you can see, in just 5 games, he's only got 2 goals and 2 assists, which isn't ideal. He's okay, though. He's just not amazing in my opinion. I would still like to see him win the fan vote. I don't think he will, but I would like to see it. And then in the midfield role, guys, we have got Ndombele's loan item, and then we could either take Verratti, we could take Rabiot, who would be okay, but I actually went for Dimitri Payet. So pretty cool card there, good left peg on him, some decent dribbling stats, some decent passing stats, not the greatest for stamina. And then Ndombele, I still have 14 loans on him after even playing 6 games, and that's because he was in a daily objectives like 3 days ago, and then he came back into daily objectives today, or yesterday by the time you're watching this video. So we ended up getting 20 loan games on him. And he's been quite effective. And then up front, guys, some beasts for me up front, actually. We've got Memphis Depay. I got the choice of Falcao or Balotelli. And then, of course, we have Cavani that we pulled from the League upgrade packs previously. And again, I'm struggling to get goals, actually. And the reason being, Depay there with 2 goals, 4 assists. The reason being is because people are genuinely super toxic in this... In this game mode. So what has happened is, although I've played 6 games and I've only won 3 games, I haven't actually lost any games. It's been in a position where I came up against one guy who had like a common gold French League squad, and as soon as he saw my team, I guess he just backed out and didn't want to play. I only have Ibra on the bench as well. I don't need anything more than that. Ibra has scored a few goals for me as well. Yeah, so the first guy, like literally the first guy I came up against had like a common gold squad, and he backed out. Then I got backed out against a guy we was 1-1. He got a red card and he just paused it and quit. And then just a minute ago, for me, just a minute ago, if you guys want to see it, you can see it on Twitter. I came up against a guy with a really strong squad. He had a much better team than me. He had Neymar, he had red cards, he had road to the final Kimpembe, road to the final Fekir. Like, he had a lot of really great players in his squad. He had Mbappe, he had Lala, like, you know, like a top French League team. I won a penalty in about the 15th or 20th minute, and he just paused it and quit. And so this guy here, this is a weird squad. He's got Team of the Year Neymar and Mbappe, 2 red informs, but he's got Rabiot as a centre forward in at centre back, and then a CDM in at defence and Cyprien. He has got the Ndombele. I mean, it's going to be a tough game. It really is. He's got one of the best players, if not the best player in the game, by way of Neymar. But then he's got some really weird players outside of that. So we're going to give it our best shot, guys. The first comment I want to pick up from today's video is from Harry Gaskill, and he raises a very, very fair, very, very valid point, and he says, oh wow, this guy's got this Pepe, isn't he? Harry Gaskill says, please don't score against me, Neymar. He says, it confuses me how you grind so much to get the best players you can, yet you don't play FUT Champs for the entire 30 games, and get the full benefit of having an Unreal team. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, you definitely raise a fair and valid point. The reason for me why I do that and why that's something that happens for me is because I much prefer the grind of getting the best team rather than playing with the best team. And so even when, like, you know, team of the season and such comes around... Oh, go on, la, lad. Oh, he's read that well. Yeah, even when team of the season comes around... Is Cavani going to be there for me? No, he's not. But, oh, I should have timed it. That's when I get excited, because for me, I love playing with a couple of players here or there, and then changing the team, and a few games here or there, and then changing the team. For me, the first few months of FIFA is always so cool because I really enjoy that grind. I enjoy the grind of having nothing and trying to build up to the best thing that I can get. Sadly, oh man, this Neymar he's just so good. He is honestly just so good. Why has Tete controlled that? Just let it go out. It's unnecessary to control it, or at the very least, clear it straight away. It's literally... Neymar's too good in this game, but that Tete there's unnecessary to touch that. Just let it go out of play and give the guy the corner. Oh, God, now I've gone from bad to worse. Yeah, basically for me, the grind. I enjoy the grind of getting the players rather than playing with the players, and that speaks volumes about specifically how bad the gameplay is. And especially this year, I'm gonna lose this game 100%. That Neymar is just too good to deal with. He is far too overpowered, which is a shame as which is a shame as well, because I almost made it 1-0 with that header. If I would have timed the header, I would potentially have scored that, and I thought that just a regular header was going to be okay, but he's going to do some. He's got Rabiot at centre-back. I forgot about that. I'm not, and what's crazy is his attack is so good with Neymar and Mbappe that I'm not actually going to be able to make use of the fact that he has someone like Rabiot at centre-back. Although Depay could be through. His CDM has managed to make it there. Yeah, this is just going to be stresses, guys. I literally can't get close to these players. I'm going to have to hope that my AI defense is going to be on point for me here. Otherwise, we could be in a lot of trouble. Right, go on, Cavani, lads. We've got some space here. Oh, nearly got into the space there, nearly. At least we've got an attack going on now. Maybe I should start putting... maybe I should change my tactics. I haven't really done much by way of tactics and stuff, because I just thought... You know, I didn't actually expect to come up against teams like I expected to come up against Neymar's and Mbappe's, obviously, as would be standard. I did not, however, expect to come up against Team of the Year Neymar, and that Mbappe is just so fast, and it is my own fault at this stage, because I should be... I could switch into my 4-2-3-1. I did set one up, but I think it's too little too late in this game now, sadly, because... 1-0, I have my flat back four and my flat four midfield, and is this guy actually wasting time at 2-0? He is. Jesus. Yeah, I have my team set up incorrectly, and that's why his Mbappe just got clean through there. The only thing I can hope for is that because he's trying to waste time at 2-0 instead of trying to move forwards and score more goals with the team that he has, I'm hoping that he's going to be one of these players that is actually not too sure of himself. I'm interested to see how his team is as well, though, to be fair. That's got to be offside. Kimpembe, don't have played him onside, please. That's a good tackle. Well, this is actually going to be my first loss. What is really sad though, again, guys. Oh, not again, EA. What's really sad again is the simple fact that I've played 6 games now and I've only got 3 wins, even though I haven't lost in 6. And now we're going to lose this game here. Probably anyway. I'm obviously going to try my best to get back in, but this guy's team is just it's weird because players like some of his players aren't very good. You know, he has regular Cyprien. He's got to be offside there. Thank you. He has regular Cyprien. He has, I think he has Rabiot at centre-back, unless he's switched into a 3-back. No, he hasn't. So he must, unless maybe he's put Ndombele in at centre-back and switched them around with like one of his formations or whatever. I don't really know. Can we get at least up the field a little bit here? We can. I've got to try and get myself back into this game some way or another. Oh, that was a good opportunity for Cavani there. He just got the block in time, though. Let's pop this to the near post. Can Cavani get the head? Man, he actually did win the header. No, don't run away from it. Oh, thank God for that. All right, Lala. Into St. Maximin. St. Maximin! Oh, I thought I hit it green. How have I missed that? That's terrible. Oh, that's a red-timed header. That really, really should have been a goal. I've had a few really good opportunities, guys, here in this game, and I just haven't managed to take them, which sucks quite a bit. Oh, man. I was hoping for a penalty there, but... Come on, Mbappe. Penref, come on. We got a chance, boys. We got a chance. I need to score first. But since changing into my 4-2-3-1 and going a little bit of pressure on this guy... We got into the game a little bit here. I've missed another penalty. I can't tell you the amount of penalties I miss. Oh, man. That is really disappointing. That is really, really disappointing. Come on. Come on. It's got to be a goal. No, how has he missed? Not the net, the ball. I've done a fake shot there and he just hasn't done it. I'm honestly I'm pressing buttons here constantly. I can't believe I'm not back in this game. Genuinely can't believe it. I've dominated the last 15 minutes of that half. I really feel like I should be back in. Let's get Cavani out. Let's get Ibrahimovic on. I want to have a look at this guy's squad and see if he's actually playing the way he came into the game. Because if he is, I'm so disappointed. He's playing Rabiot off chem at centre-back. He's like literally on like 1 chem. He's playing Ahulu on like 6 chem. He's got Conan and Raphael, like his defensive midfielders, because he's got a left mid at CDM. His defensive midfielders and his defence in general is so bad, but his attack is just so good that it makes it difficult. Going back to Harry's comment, yeah, ultimately, Harry, the reason why I don't really play much when I get to the team that I get to is because, for me, Ultimate Team is about enjoying the grind. And that's why, even though this card right here is a real grind and a card that I probably won't even use all that much, I just like it. Man, come on, I've got to get a break here. I just like the... the movement towards getting the card itself. I like building a new team with certain cards and such that I have to go and get another card, to then hopefully build into a different team to go and get another card, and so on and so forth. You know, that's what I like most about Ultimate Team. I suppose if I wasn't a content creator and I wanted to just play for to be the best player that I could be, I would be on my pay to win account and I would play all 30 games with the best team that I could play with. But that's not really... Oh, come on, he's not getting a free kick for that, surely. That's not really what I want or what I want to do. And it's not really how I want to be. Oh, man, Mbappe, you've got to stay on side for me there anyway. But, oh, wait, we're on. We're on. We're on. Ibra, get out of the way, pal. God damn it. That's my ball. He's going to be through there as well, Neymar. Man, that's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad because I'm controlling this game completely now. And this guy is trying to pass around the back line and stuff. And that team with the Neymar, which he obviously got in an upgrade pack because he's probably untradeable with how bad the rest of this guy's team is. Having that Neymar is from the untradeable or an upgrade or whatever. It's just so sad that I've conceded like that. I had a great shooting opportunity there with Mbappe, and Ibrahimovic blocked it, and it's cost me because he's countered off of that and scored. And that's super, super sad. Unless I can get back into this game quite swiftly, this is going to be a struggle and a stress for the rest of the game. Come on, Ibra. Come on, Ibra. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. That's so close. I need a goal here, Ibrahimovic. That better be my ball. Yeah, and then this is the problem again. It's just coming up against Neymar is just problems, isn't it? And Mbappe, of course. I feel like I've done myself a little bit of justice in this game, though. You know, getting back in, making the tactical changes that made all the difference. Come on, Mbappe. No, why are you hitting that with your left foot? I feel like the game's screwing me. I genuinely feel like it's screwing me. Like, my own players are blocking my shots. Mbappe there hitting it with his left foot. The goal that the guy scored with Neymar, the third goal, I thought my defender should have had that and he lunged over the ball. That's just tough. Next comment. Subnet big fan here. With the release of the new mixed player pack, it came to my mind that the pack would be perfect for a reward that you would get for just playing a game. Doesn't matter if you lose or win, you just get it after every game. Yeah, dude, they had that in the World Cup mode 4 years ago as well for FIFA 14. Well, 5 years ago, I suppose. And it's something that even after then, I was kind of like, I would like to see more of this. And it's something that EA have never put in. And I kind of understand why. Because if they did put it in, can you imagine how... Oh, I shouldn't be hitting that shot. Can you imagine how many extra players would actually be pushed onto the game in that sense? It would be a lot of extra players. Now, this guy is playing a very, very passing game, very defensive game, and he's sadly brought on a couple of subs now. Man, he's going to score that as well, isn't he? No, I don't know why Marquinhos has like turned away from the ball there. Very, very, very frustrating. That'll be a goal. Oh, come on then, let's go. Right, I've still got some hope, guys. We've got 20 minutes to go. Is that no foul? I at least thought some of that was a foul. Oh, dude, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy, man. Come on now. Don't be this guy. It is not that serious. It really isn't that serious. I'm so gutted that I missed that penalty and that my own player blocked my shot previously, because if that didn't happen, I have a feeling I could be well back in this game. My biggest problem now, though, for the rest of this game is because I'm on high press, my team's going to be dead, and I'm not going to be able to press like this for the full game. Like, you can already see my players are so low on stamina and such that it's just going to be a nightmare for the last few minutes of this game. The last 20 minutes or so is going to be a real trouble, which sucks quite a lot. Let me go and just run his goalkeeper here and just stand on his goalkeeper. It's just really sad, guys, that I've conceded the goals and not scored the goals in the manner I have. I don't feel like I deserved... Oh, man, come on, bro. Just play the game, dude. He's playing it back to the goalkeeper. I need to hope he makes mistakes now, because he's just going to be playing like this the rest of the game. There's one mistake. I need to capitalise off of that mistake. And I just can't. I literally just can't. That's unlucky, guys. That's unlucky. It's sad that I managed to come up against a guy who had a team quite like this guy's team. I did look at his team initially and think to myself, ooh, you know, that Rabiot, I just don't have it in me. I really just don't have it in me. Game. And his first goal, funnily enough, came from Tete controlling the ball back into play for an easy tap in. This has just been one of those games, you know, where you can genuinely come away from this game and feel like, damn, I got a little bit cheesed in this game. But at the same time, I made enough mistakes that it is also down to me. You know, I had that penalty opportunity. I had my chances to score the goals. And I just didn't. I literally just haven't taken my chances. I want the corner game. Come on, please. And it's going to be too late now. I don't think I'm going to have any chance to get back into this game. Even if I scored, this guy is apologies for the doorbell. Yeah, this guy's playing such a game that I wouldn't even score 2 goals in another 20 minutes. He's just playing a bit of a sad. I don't blame him. You know, I don't know if I would do the same personally, but I don't blame him. It's the way this game is sadly created. It's created this environment where people are more interested in winning than playing the game. And I'm the same. I'm not condemning this guy for this either. I'm absolutely the same. And it is a product of FIFA itself for creating this world where the only thing that matters is what rewards you get and not how you play. And that's why I would like something, you know, like I would like to have something in the game that rewards people for just playing the game, and I don't think it does, because if it rewarded you for just playing the game, you wouldn't play in a manner where instead of trying to play a football game, you're trying to just play the ball between your goalkeepers and defenders just to not lose the game. So it's quite sad. I mean, obviously this guy had a bit of a better team than me. He had that Neymar, which was really tough to deal with. He dominated possession, as you would expect, passing around his back line like that. I had enough chances to get into that game. Saddest thing is this goal right here. Now Neymar's accelerated away, which is fair enough. Right here, Tete's either clear that or just leave that. Don't control that. You can see I'm trying to clear it as well. Like with the I was actually waiting for it to go out. As soon as he controls it, now I'm like, oh crap, I need to clear that. And he controls it perfectly to my opponent. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better setup, a better assist. He literally controls it perfectly for him there. That's really sad. He then scores with Mbappe, just too fast. Like, I don't have chem styles or anything on my players, and he's just too fast. That's sad. I then missed the penalty. I then got back in with Neymar, which was nice. Lovely goal, actually, to be fair. Created the space, eventually got the shot off. The time finesse, of course. And then again with Neymar here, I half expect my defender to just do a bit better there. Not the guy that Neymar's on either. The number 4 there, Lala. I don't know. I expected him to put like the amount of lunging you see. He actually runs away from the ball. If you look at the way he runs when the ball's played, he starts instead of turning around and running back, or instead of running into the path of the ball. Because I feel like as a defense here, we're actually in a positive position. Neymar's goal side. We're closing the ball carrier down, and as he plays it, look at that. Lala runs away and just lets Neymar through. Marquinhos is just done. And then Lecomte with the save here. I think this is from the Ibra bicycle kick. It doesn't even show the other chance. So that's quite sad. Fair play to this guy. Dususu won. He did what he had to do to get his win. And again, what's really, really sad for me, and what's just a little bit frustrating about the way EA have set up these objectives, is that winning is what's paramount in these objectives. So I've now played 7 games. I've lost 1 game, and yet I only have 3 notches towards the 14 wins. And it's just, somebody said in the comment section, why are you playing for this card that you'll never play with? And for me, as I say, it's about collecting the card. It's about actually grinding towards a card. The sad thing is that 14 games for this card, with how much nonsense happens in the game, is the reason why that guy started passing around the back, because he might only be 5 or 6 wins in. He might have played 15 games and had loads of people back out on him because of his Neymar, or loads of people just back out at him if he got a penalty or if they got a red card. Then he's probably like, look, I just need to secure this win. So I don't blame him in the slightest. It is just a product of the way EA have created this game. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.